Number 41. It says let f of x equal x squared plus 3, comma, x greater than or equal to 0. So this part over here, that part, what that means is that you're only going to talk about this function when your x values are greater than or equal to 0, or positive values. So graphically, if I think about that, x squared is a parabola, and the plus 3 makes it go up 3 units. Right? There's the parabola, and it's up 3 units. But here's the catch. I only want to talk about the graph of this. I only want to talk about this function when my x values are greater than or equal to 0, which would be these values. I don't want to talk about this part over here. So since we don't want to talk about it, why would we not want to talk about this? Why would I have to have this here? So if I look at this over a little bit more, if you look at this, part B is going to ask me to find the inverse function. Well, as this function sits right now, it does not pass the horizontal line test. There isn't an inverse function for this unless you state this. If you say this part right here, then this part is no longer there. Now it passes the vertical line test. So part A asks to find the domain and range. Well, the domain is already stated for you. It's stated for you right here, 0 to infinity. The range starts at 3 and goes to infinity. Okay, so there's my domain and range. B, find the inverse function. Well, you subtract, or you take out the f of x and put a y there. You substitute a y there. You don't do anything with this when you try to calculate. Okay, so now I switch out the x and the y. Solve for y. Subtract the 3 off. Take a square root. So my y value is the square root of x minus 3. So, part C, what's the domain of this? Oh, I'm sorry. And then you write it as f inverse of x equals square root of x minus 3. You have to write that little inverse part there. Remember, our domain is the range of the original, and the range is the domain